This demonstration is Client Relationship Management, a MoxiEngage overview. We appreciate you being here. Since this program is optional and discusses best practices for your consideration, if you are thinking of adopting any of them, please make sure to review the requirements in your area with your broker branch manager, including those related to contacting customers. We do want to highlight the importance of the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, better known as TCPA. The general rules are that it's okay to call people if the person recently gave you their phone number, but remember to check the D&C list regularly if they haven't spoken to that person in a while. You will also want to check the D&C list anytime that you don't have permission. Automated calling, texting platforms should never be used. Pre-recorded messages and artificial voices should never be used. You will be personally liable for any violations of the TCPA. I'll mention the TCPA a few times throughout this presentation. Here's how you can identify records on the Do Not Call list through the Do Not Contact tile on desk. Value proposition. The MoxiEngage CRM is designed to fit the unique selling needs of real estate agents. MoxiEngage is centered around the sphere selling methodology because an affiliated agent sphere is what makes their business world go round. It leverages property data, encourages long-term lead nurturing, drives repeat and referral business, and helps keep agents on track to reach sales goal. Here are some of the key features: contact management, email marketing, MLS integration, goal setting, and task recommendations. Today's agenda. In this demonstration, we will cover Desk Profile Manager integration, initial setup and contact sync, contact upload and management, platform navigation, key features and functionality. Now let's take a look at the live demo. The first step you will need to take is to log on to mycvdes.com. mycvdes.com. This is how you will access the MoxiWorks tile along with other marketing tiles. On the top corner of Desk, click your profile photo and click on My Profile. Top right-hand corner, My Profile, and edit your headshot if needed, information via the About Me, Contact Info, and Social tabs. Let's take a look. Headshot editing. About Me contains the contact information, contact info, office information, and social links. If you make any changes, you will see a Save Changes blue button at the bottom of the page once you've entered new information. Once you have logged into Desk, search for the MoxiWorks tile. You can also do so by scrolling through Desk, searching MoxiWorks, or in the search box at the top of your screen. Right here on the search box, you can put in MoxiWorks or just click on the tile. Once the blue banner on the top of the page has loaded, sometimes it does take a minute, go ahead and click on Engage. Now you're ready for initial setup and contact sync. On initial setup of Engage, you will be prompted to select an email account to sync to your MoxiEngage CRM. Choose email provider. It can either be a Gmail account or your Office 365 account. If you would like to update this email later, please be aware that the MoxiEngage account will have to be reset by Moxie support, deleting campaigns that were previously set up. So be sure that you know which account you want to sync initially so that you don't have to worry about resetting or changing later on. The next question will be for you to set up a commission goal for the year. You will need to set up a commission goal before moving forward into Engage. This is something that will need to be done at the very beginning of each year. Let's talk about contact upload. Use the Engage Excel template to import contacts and upload directly into Engage, but be sure not to change the headers. For contact upload for a single contact or contact import, you're going to navigate over to People and then My People. If importing contacts, download the CSV file on the import screen. You can find it either here under Settings, Import Contacts, or if you go to Add People, Import Contacts. You want to click on this link that says Download this CSV file. Do not change the headers on the CSV file. If they are changed, you will not be able to upload your contacts. Once you have entered your contacts, your column of all of your first names, your last names, your email addresses, your phone numbers, any other data that you want to import into the system, you're going to click Select File and select your contact import template that you already saved. That's for importing contacts. To add an individual contact, you can just click Add People, Single Contact, and enter the contact information on the form. Click Done. To save that contact. Once you have added your contacts, you can start navigating within MoxiEngage using the top menu. In this case, I'm going to click back on Dashboard to see everything that is available. So let's get started on Dashboard. When clicking on Dashboard, you will be taken to MoxiEngage's homepage, and you'll be able to access all of the main widgets from there. The main widgets include Stay in the Flow, Activity Feed, Calendar, To-Do List, My Listings, Goals Completion. Let's start with Stay in the Flow. These are shortcuts. You can either scroll up and down the screen or use the shortcuts on the right-hand side, which can also be organized in any order that you like. Stay in the Flow helps you to stay connected to your sphere by giving you 5 people a day to connect with that you haven't interacted with in 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. This can be adjusted to your preference on the widget right here. There is a drop down on each person that is in your flow that allows you to reach out via email, subscribe them to a neighborhood news. If you have a phone number for that contact, it'll also show a phone option. So depending on the contact information you have for them. The activity feed is the next one. It displays recent activity in your sphere, any activity that has been generated through your interactions with people. For example, if you sent an e-blast, someone signed up for a campaign, someone signed up on your website, etc., that will be reflected on this block of activity feed. You then have a to-do list. The to-do list displays your personal task and any client transaction task to keep you on track. Next, you have your calendar. The calendar displays all of your scheduled appointments for the day. This calendar is synced to your email calendar as well. Now let's take a look at the sales flow. This displays the current progress towards a transaction and is made up a series of a series of zones, each which represents a milestone: marketing, prospects, actives, pendings. Each zone displays the total number of contacts and transactions in each. Next is your goals completion. This displays your commission goal for the current year. You will see progress towards your goal as a percentage of the total as well as in dollars. And finally, you have the My Listings block. This displays all of the current and sold listings associated with your account. Continuing into each tab individually at the top, when clicking on the People drop-down, for example, will allow you to view the following: an overview of your contacts and sales flow for them, My People, which is a complete list of contacts you have added to MoxiEngage, and the option to add more people to engage. Let's take a look. People overview, My People, and Add People option. You then have your calendar menu. At the beginning, we selected what email account we wanted to sync to our MoxiEngage, and the option to add any appointments. So this is going to show any calendar events that are tied into that email account. Back to dashboard. The calendar is an option that can be helpful to agents when it comes to a client home purchase, anniversaries, birthdays, or transaction tasks they must complete by a certain day. Having these reminders on a calendar reminds agents to reach out to their clients. Next is your goals menu. In my case, I am not an agent, so it's prompting me to add an MLS ID, but you will be set up for this from the beginning. Tracking your goals. At the beginning, we also enter our GCI goal for the year. This goals section allows you to track your GCI goal. You will also preview how many buyers and sellers you have represented throughout the year, as well as details and information on your closed transactions. Next is your campaigns menu. This campaign section allows you to view and set up email campaigns, listing announcements, create and send out e-blasts, put access stats to your neighborhood news. This is the most used section within MoxiEngage. So let's take a look at the campaigns, features, and functionality. If this is the first time you are using MoxiEngage, you will see a notice here in the middle that tells you there are no campaigns to be viewed. You can access the campaigns by clicking the blue button that says Add from Library. This will display all of the campaigns available that have already been set up and designed for your use. Feel free to review these, see what appeals to you, what is relevant to your client base. You can preview any campaign by clicking the preview button. This will also display the campaign schedule on the right-hand side and a preview of the piece on the left-hand side. You can navigate, in this case, these 4 touches for this campaign and view by clicking the right arrow. Key features and functionality. MoxiEngage has different features and functions as we went over. However, some key features we want to highlight are you can track any emails sent to your contacts and see when they are opened. This allows you to know when to follow up. You can keep your contacts organized by putting them into groups. You can set property, save searches for home buyers, and you can track special dates that are important to your clients. So let's take a look at a couple of those. If I go into campaigns and I have a campaign activated, you will always see analytics on the screen at a glance within a few seconds. So if I have a holiday campaign set up, you will see opens, clicks, unsubscribe. The blue numbers are links that you can click, and you will see the names of the recipients and the activity. Under My People, you can edit groups, and create the group labels for a new group by entering the group name, create, and save. You can also filter these groups and select a particular group and apply in order to filter and see only the contacts in that specific group. You can track special dates that are important to your clients. So if I access a specific contact, for example, Susie Smith, I can click edit on her profile, scroll down to the dates, and you will see labels for significant dates for that particular contact. So if you enter birthday, anniversary, house anniversary, a custom date, and save that. Now that we have completed the live demonstration, I wanted to remind you of our next available appointment service where you can book a 20-minute solution-oriented virtual appointment with one of our 100 plus marketers in as little as 2 business hours. You can book these appointments for support on a dozen of core marketing tools at nextavailableappointment.com or by clicking the next available appointment tile on desk.